Why do so many people fail? It can't possibly just be the same fortune cookie message that they gave up and they lost track of their dreams. What is the deep underlying issue here that so many people fail? And if you look at the numbers, 80% of businesses fail. The majority of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. What is it? What is hindering these people from achieving success? So in this video, we're going to be looking at 5 core reasons why people fail. Number 1, it's because they don't have a plan. If you don't have a plan, then how will you possibly know what to do? If you don't have a plan, how will you know what the first step is? If you don't have a plan, how will you know what to do after you've accomplished the first step? If you don't have a plan, then how will you even know what the goal is? You need absolute clarity in order to accomplish something, so that's why a plan is so important. For example, if you want to work out tomorrow, well, that's pretty vague. How will you know what to do? Instead, something more clear that you could follow would be at exactly 3 p.m. tomorrow, I'm going to hop in the red car and drive to this fitness center, and at exactly 3:20 I will lift my first weight, and that weight will be exactly X number of pounds. You see what I'm saying? Now, we can't predict exactly what will happen, but at least having some sort of a guide will allow you to know what you have to do after each step is accomplished, what your goal is, and what to do if something goes wrong. Write out your goals, write out your plan, look at the big picture, and don't just hope that everything will be okay and everything goes exactly the way you want it to happen. The second reason why most people fail is that they have a poor self-image. It's going to be tough, but you have to constantly reassure yourself that you are great, you have what it takes, and maybe you have all the zeros in your bank account and all you have to do is just add the 1. If throughout your journey you have low confidence, low self-esteem, and you're always telling yourself that you can't get there, then you'll never be able to make it happen. A good exercise to do is to picture yourself already having what you want. If you could believe that you can, you're already halfway there. Now, you're gonna have days where you're not gonna feel like getting up and getting to work. You're gonna have days where you're not putting in 100% every day, but a little bit of progress every day adds up to be a lot. Look at where you are right now and then look at where you were a year ago. Maybe you are in a better position. Maybe something did change. And then in the year from now, you'll be looking back and you'll be laughing at this temporary pain that you thought was going to last forever. It's all about perspective. Your situation could be a lot worse. People have it worse than you. It's just the fact. The third reason why so many people fail is that they have the fear of failure. They are frightened to take the first step because if they do fail, what will the people around them say? What will their parents think of them? What will their friends think? Are they going to think they're not as good as a person? So they make up all these logical fallacies and it stops them from even trying. It goes back to number 1, having that plan. If you don't have a plan B, then what will happen if you fail? You're just going to give up and never ever try again? You have to look at all the outcomes. What will happen if you go this route? What will happen if you go this route? This could go wrong, that can go wrong. If you can prepare for the worst, you'll be in a much better position to try. Start by setting very small goals, so that way if you don't reach your big goal in the first year, well, you're not going to feel like an absolute failure and just throw everything away. If you have these tiny steps that are leading up to your big picture, then you'll be able to accomplish it much easier and more efficiently. The fear of failure puts so much pressure on people and holds so many people back from reaching success. It's your job to overcome that fear. Once you're in that right mindset, you can achieve anything. The fourth reason why so many people fail is because they make up excuses. Too many people are living vicariously and always comparing themselves to other people. I don't let it stop me that there are people my age who have already achieved success and have made tens of millions of dollars. Everyone's writing their own story. You cannot compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Who cares about that person that you saw on the news that was able to achieve this insane success story at this age? Who cares about that person that you follow on Instagram who already has everything that you want, and so that will stop you from getting there yourself? You have to write your own story and take responsibility of your actions. You can't let excuses like, well, what if I wasn't born here? What if I didn't live here? What if I didn't come from this background? What if I wasn't raised this way? What if I was raised in this class? You can't let that stop you in your tracks. Nothing or nobody is stopping you from getting where you want to be. It doesn't matter which party or person is running your country. It really doesn't. Your past does not matter. All you need is that one success story, and that's what everyone will be talking about. It might take 1 year, it might take 5 years, it might take 10 years, it might take 20 years, 30, 40, 50. Once you get there, that's what everyone will only be focusing on, not your past mistakes. And the fifth reason why so many people fail is that they lack persistence. The problem is that people just try the same thing over and over and over again, and it doesn't work out for them, and then they're left to wonder why they're not achieving success. Einstein once famously said that the definition of insanity is trying the same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results. In this era, we have all the information that we need at our fingertips. We have unlimited resources. You can look to see what worked for some people and what didn't work for some people. You can literally duplicate what someone has already done. You can take shortcuts. You can overcome obstacles. All this information of what successful people did is at your fingertips. If something isn't going the way that you want it to go, you probably have to change up your strategy. Wouldn't it be great if you could sit down with all the Rockefellers and Buffetts and Carnegies of the world? Well, it's all in their biographies. You could read all about what they did. There are no secrets in this day and age. Everything could be accessed with one click of a button. It's a sad world that so many people are disappointed with their life and that they end up dying without achieving anything at all. If you enjoyed that video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, smash that like button. It will increase the algorithm so that way more people can see videos just like this. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I post videos every single week for you to enjoy. And be sure to hit that little notification bell as well, so that way you're notified every time I get a new one. See you in the next video.